everybody, Tanisha here, coming to you guys with a new video. This is the last video this year for our summer enrichment series. I thought that when I thought about doing this, I was like, this is a really good idea, but I thought I would just give you guys 4 because I don't want to just stimulate you with so many things for the summertime that you don't get to use any of them. So I figured 4 this year would be great. So I've already talked to you about the workbooks for younger kids. I talked to you about workbooks and activities for your teenagers, middle school, teenage, high school students. And then I also came to you last week and I talked to you about art projects and things that you could do. So today, to finish it all up, we're going to talk about field trips. Field trips, all right? So we're going to let Beatz play and we'll be right back. Share with you is something that you could do for free, sort of. Nah, see, I know. I be trying to, again, I have to make my speech because sometimes people get offended when you say offer them something for free. But guys, you spend your money how you want to spend it, okay? I'm trying to be a wise woman. I want to build my house. I'm not trying to pluck, okay? I'm not trying to pluck and act a fool. So for free, we have the Kids Bowl free. So with this, usually the way it works is you can go to kidsbowlfree.com. They have that website now. And when I started using this back when Bear was little, there was no kidsbowlfree.com website. At least nobody told me that. You had to go to the individual bowling alleys and sign up and join that way. But there's 2 options to this. Number 1 is doing kidsbowlfree.com. So you're going to go there. You'll see a picture of the website right here. You're going to go to kidsbowlfree.com. You're going to sign yourself up. You're going to sign your children up because you have to register them under you, right? Because no 5-year-old has an email address that they're actively using, right? You're going to register your children. Any child 15 and under can bowl for free 2 games every single day in the summer. And I'm not talking about summer, like regular summer, like, June and July and August. No. Kids Bowl free go all the way through September. September, okay? You can bowl free all the way through September. So you want to make sure that you sign your kids up for that. The next thing that's awesome about Kids Bowl free is they have a parent pass. So you can purchase a parent pass for up to 4 adults or for up to 2 adults to join in on the fun. Now, the only way to do Kids Bowl free is going to a local bowling alley because sometimes the bowling alleys, not every place has bowling alleys. So as you saw the picture, I just showed you some of the ones in Texas. And there's that little picture I showed y'all is nothing. But the Kids Bowl free is across the whole United States of America. They might even be bowling in India. I don't know. But another option that you have, if you look on Kids Bowl free and your local bowling alley is not a part of that, let me tell you what I want you to do. I want you to call them. I want you to go up there. If there's some teenagers working there, don't call because teenagers don't answer the phone. But go on up there, okay, and talk to Rick. I don't know why. I feel like somebody named Rick works there. But talk to Rick and ask him about if they have a Kids Bowl free option. When we lived next to a bowling alley, and even now they're not on that list, but we have a card. They would post cards up towards the end of the school year that you could grab, and they would kind of stamp or punch those for your kids to get a free bowling game. And the same rules apply. Shoe rental is not included in that. Parents bowling is not included in that, but it worked out perfectly. So they actually had cards. So check with your local bowling alley. Talk to Rick. Again, I don't know why Rick works there, but Rick worked everywhere. He worked at every bowling alley. So talk to Rick and ask him about that, okay? The next thing for field trips is Groupon. You can go onto Groupon right now and get so many great deals. I just got a deal for our local Air Force Museum. I got a deal for a couple of water parks. There are so many activities that you can use and you can go as a field trip and go to Groupon. And that's going to give you the opportunity, again, being mindful of your money and using your budget wisely to get more bang for your buck. Even restaurants you can find on there if you want to eat while you're out or do something like that. So keep that in mind when you're checking with somewhere that you want to go to see if they have a deal. Some deals will be offered online. Some separate deals will be offered on Facebook. They'll even have separate ones on Instagram. So if you know, I want to go to, here we are in DFW area, the Perot Museum. Okay, what are they offering? Well, the Perot Museum has $1 admission several times a year. In addition to that, because of the pandemic, a lot of people have been receiving additional help from the government, be it food stamps, insurance, stuff like that. If your child is receiving any of that, your local museum may have a program where they can go for free or for $1. So even check into that. There's so many ways that you can use what you have going on and take those resources and get other awesome things for low or no cost. Last but not least, going into local splash pads. So a lot of times you want to try a little area, see what the neighborhood is like. You don't have to just go around where you are. This is a good opportunity to use a splash pad as a field trip. Okay, we're going to go out to this side of town, or we're going to go out to this neighborhood and try that area. But please go online, look at the reviews, see what people are saying about the area, because you want to make sure it's kid friendly and it's safe for you and your family, you know, for your age groups. Especially if you go to a splash pad that is at a big park. If you have a teenager, they don't want a splash pad. But if you go to a park that has a splash pad for your little ones and a basketball court or an actual baseball or tennis court, baseball field or tennis court for your older kid, then that works out perfectly. Does that make sense? So you have a place for them, you have a place for them, and then everybody is good. So keep that in mind when you're planning your field trips, okay? And then skating rinks even too. Like another thing, I got a Groupon for a skating rink trip. So keep things that you used to do, all of that stuff. The world is opening back up. You know, I don't know how it is where you are, but here in the United States, we live in Texas, so we opened up when we wanted to, okay? But everything is starting to open back up, you know, so keep that in mind when you're going places, you know, however you choose to operate in, with everything, with the protocols for your local areas, your business. But make sure that you are just looking to see what's open. And because everything's opening back up and they're begging for business, call them, guys. See what deals they're offering. See what they have for you that they can give you a discount on. Don't be afraid to ask. These people are begging for you to come back. So it's okay for you to reach out to the water park. It's okay for you to reach out to the local amusement park. It's okay for you to go to the bowling alley. It's okay for you to go to even like the little inside playscapes they have for kids and ask, hey, what do you have? There are ways that you can have fun field trips, low and no cost, or even if you know whatever you want to spend. This is addition outside of vacations that you may have planned for your home, but you can experience your home area, your hometown, and do touristy things. Do things that the tourists would do, because a lot of times people shun on tourists when they come to their area. But why? Because you haven't been to that wax museum at that location. You may have been to the one over here, but you ain't been to that one. So go. But don't forget, call ahead and see what they have to offer you guys, all right? So that's it. That's all I have for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this summer enrichment series, learning about workbooks and ways that you can get past that summer slump, learning how you can keep your teens motivated and give them fun things to do to keep their minds stimulated, even as teenagers, so they can keep them off of the Fortnite all day, and then learning how to do art. And then today you're learning how to do field trips, just what you can turn into a field trip and how you can just get outside and experience the world now that it's opening back up. So I hope that you enjoyed this summer enrichment series, and make sure that if you did, you thumbs up this video, guys. Share it with another homeschooling family or friend, or in any public school. This works for them too as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Bye.